What's up, squad? It's your Squid, aka the Anxious Squid, here in Anxious Squid Productions. This video is one for my miscellaneous playlist. I'm doing a live stream either later tonight or tomorrow or the day after or whenever I can be bothered, right? About professional sports teams and ranking the names of all the professional sports teams here in America. The MLS is included in that list, but I realised I hadn't done a reaction to anything from the MLS. So these guys are my patrons. They're really cool. Please consider becoming one. But yeah, let's get into the MLS reaction. Thanks for clicking on the title or the thumbnail, guys, whichever it was that led you here. Do me a solid and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Hit the like button either way. Trying to get this video out into as many eyeballs and as many screens as possible, you know what I mean? So yeah, we'll get straight into it though. The actual title of this video is Insane Goals from Every MLS Team. I'm probably going to write Best MLS Goals, MLS Reaction or something for my title, but you already know that.
Center circle, quick pass to Vela. Vela lets it go toward Rossi.
That's a good pass. So I'll just say here, even though I'm from Australia and soccer is one of the biggest sports in Australia, and I know for all my, like everyone who loves soccer and like soccer purists, like from Europe and from different South America and all that will be like, don't call it soccer, call it football. I'm from Australia, where football is Aussie rules and then rugby league and like there are other things. Soccer is soccer in Australia. And B, I am now in America, which the same thing can be said for, you know, football is football and soccer is soccer. And 98%, or I think it actually is like 94% now of my audience are American as well. So if it irks you that I'm saying soccer, not football throughout this video, not sorry, don't care, sorry, not sorry, I guess. You know what I mean? Feel free to leave a dislike on your way out if it matters to you that much. Oh, gets around everyone. Sponsored by YouTube, that mob too. Maybe I should follow them. Oh, fake. Fake. Gets a curve round too. I like that.
What a goal! That is why you do not give time and space to the King of the South. He will make you pay.
The jerseys all look DC United too. Like their jerseys and their names all like sound like traditional soccer clubs. You know. How old is the MLS? Wayne Rooney, and he's in the MLS. There you go. I didn't know that. He played for one of the big European clubs, right? He was like a big deal. I don't know. I've heard his name before, so. How many Yanks are in this? Like, how many Americans are actually playing in the MLS? Or is it just like lower tier, not quite good enough for the European leagues, but still good enough to get big money European players, and you know what I mean? Oh, that was special. And he gets it a bit the other way as well.
The lion roars. Absolutely.
Orlando City, I like their logo. Oh, right from the dot. Have a look at the full stretch dive by the goaltender as well. Like, you'd rather be a goalie in lacrosse or hockey than soccer, hey? Hockey and lacrosse, you've got maybe half an arm's width either side of you that you've got to stretch out and dive for. These guys, they've got to cover a basically lounge room's worth of space. Oh, that's a goal. That's a great goal. 19. So is it like up-and-coming players that aren't quite yet at that point impact Montreal? I like that. Like, is it younger players trying to prove their worth for the European leagues or something? Well, mate, am I just outdated in my thinking? Is Europe, like, is the MLS like the new hot thing in soccer? You know what I mean? Like, is European soccer now like are all the good guys? Like, because that was Wayne Rooney. There was that Zlatan guy or whatever his name is. I mean, Rooney would be past it by now, I'm sure, you know? So is it like an up-and-coming / has-been league, or is it Sort of like XFL, you know, giving everyone a chance to try and prove they can make it back up in the thing. Toronto FC, I like their logo. Looks like a piece of shit pitch though. FC Cincinnati. Why is that soccer player in gloves? That's weird. It's not like he needs them, right? Oh, that was a volley and a half. Is that what they're called? Volleys? Like that's what it is in tennis, right? When you hit it on the full. I presume it's a volley in soccer as well. I could be wrong.
Can literally have a whistle anytime. Savarino. What an absolute bomb of a finish.
Nice. That go through his legs? It did. Sloppy goaltending.
That's a thing of beauty.
The crowds go as batshit crazy as in Europe. I remember I was in England once, right? I was in England when I was 13, and we were in like my auntie, my grandma, and I were in a bar. Like I wasn't in a bar as 13. Like it was like one of those ones that accepts kids and you have lunch and stuff, and the adults can have a drink while they're eating. But the whole bar, right? Like as we were sitting down, we were gonna order, but then we couldn't order because the cops flew in, right? And they were in like fucking riot gear, yeah. And they came into the building. They were like, has to be shut down. There's a soccer game. I don't think they said soccer. Like I'm mixing the details. This is over 2 decades ago, right? It's not actually. It's over. I'm 29 now, so it's, you know, it's a fucking while ago, 16 years ago. The whole pub got shut down, right? And we had to, literally, we were outside. They had lined the streets with these police officers to have, and it was like a B-grade game. It wasn't even the big leagues, you know? Like, it was like 2 rungs down from the big leagues or something. And it was literally, like, section by section of the crowd, you know? Like, for which team they were supporting, you know? Like, go down this road straight to the train station that was literally marked by police, and all the businesses and bars in between had been temporarily shut down because of how close this game had been or something, right? And so, yeah, like it was cops lining the streets being like, you're leaving the stadium, you're going to the public transport, that's what's happening, you're not stopping off at any bars along the way. And it was a really interesting experience as a 13-year-old who'd never... Like, I'd never heard of hooliganism or anything like that, you know, and since I know about all the big deal stuff, like stabbings and all that sort of shit, you know, like it got pretty mental back in the day. But I wonder, you know, is there a parallel for MLS, or is it sort of like, you know, watered down? Let me know in the comments section, please. I like that orange stuff. Who's in the orange there? That's cool. Unfortunate for them, but I like their uniform. Philadelphia Union. Black and gold. See that curve back too, that's hard.
Here's Valeri, turning, hitting!
I'd have to stay flat. Look at it not moving in the air. It's just dead, not spinning, no spin, nothing. I'm just gonna, yeah, that's cool. Colorado Rapids, that's a fucking cool name. Oh, bicycle kick, if you don't mind.
Number 124.
Houston Dynamo. That's the orange team that I was talking about before. Not bad. Maybe I'll go for Houston. Oh, they're orange like the Astros. There you go.
That's what you call on the spots.
Will chasing it down.
I like the red, white, and blue of the FC Dallas. Oh, good cross. Get straight back into the guts. I'm going to kick it straight to the hot spot. Not bad. That guy thinks he's Rick Giannarette. I really don't like that name, the New York Red Bulls. Get your corporate sponsorship out of my team name, you fuckheads. Like, what are they going to be called when Red Bull takes their money away? Oh, we're the New York Energizer Bunnies. We're the New York Liberty, Liberty, Liberty. You know, like... That's actually irrationally annoyed me that their team name is the New York Red Bulls. Like, cleverer, I guess, because I presume they weren't allowed to be called the Red Bull New York whatevers, you know what I mean? Like, because no other team is sponsored like that. I presume it was a way of getting around some corporate thing or something to be the New York Red Bulls. Or it was some way of them just being clever. But I don't like it. Fuck them. They're going to be at the bottom of my list. Literally no team in sports in America is as bad as that in my mind. New York Red Bulls. Fuck off. Fuck off. Like I like Red Bull, don't get me wrong. But like I just... Get your sponsorship some other way, you know what I mean? And now I've just ended the video on a sour note. But I am going to do more MLS, don't worry. I'm going to do more soccer and stuff. So let me know in the comments section if there's anyone in particular that you want me to have a look at or any particular team. Who do you support? Who should I support? What channel do they get played on? Do they get played on channels here? When's the season? You know, tell me everything about MLS. If you're an MLS fan, let me know. And yeah, these guys are my patrons. Please consider becoming a patron of mine. I like money. Turning some of yours into mine would be dope. And yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it, really. These guys are my patrons. As I said, you could be one of them. Your name could be in that list. That would be dope. I'm going to keep going. I think I've got a bull riding video coming next, so stay tuned for that. If this was the first time you stumbled across me, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button either way, and I'll see you guys when I look at you. You'll see me when you look at me. Thanks for watching.